Alrighty, hi everybody. We are playing some more Seduce Me the Otome-A. We are on part 4, and I hope you like, subscribe, share, and enjoy the video. I'll see you guys next time. And there. And then I need to get another thing.
And then we must party.
Yes. And then bring her in. And I gotta move that. There we go. You come here. You go right there.
But I don't want to go over there.
There we go.
You're gonna go under there.
No.
Under where?
I just put her right there. Let's see. Right. Up. You know what? Right here. You can go right there. That's where you can be. You can be right there. That's fine.
Am I okay. In my corner?
No. Not really. No.
I can't see what we're doing. I'm like,
you have to wait. Jeez.
It has not been revealed to us by black magic yet.
Oh my goodness. Yes, by black magic. Yes, we'll go with that. Where is thing? There's thing. Let me do this before I check this. Okay, and then oh, very nice. Actually, I will take a more in-depth look at that later. Okay. Game? Game? Nope, I need the game. Not that. Where is game? Game. There we go. There you all go.
Okay, I'm playing on the street.
I need to move this over here so it's not in the way. Really? Why'd you make yourself... My Discord made itself big. It's like, why? It's not what I told you to do. Move that over
just
there.
make it for me.
And then I need to make sure everything is in order. That needs to go over some more. Really? You're gonna really do that? Go over more. Thank you. There. And then move this here. There we go. Okay. Yay, I fixed it.
Yay.
Alrighty, give me a minute because I need to bring up TTS because I forgot about TTS. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Also,
yes.
Tuffy, you'll have to pay me 20 hugs for this drawing. I want 20 hugs.
I'm broke.
She said 20 hugs.
That's a hug text.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll give you some hugs. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
I'll give you hugs right now.
Yeah.
Yay. Who's messaging?
It's not me. I'm trying to fix this right quick because I almost forgot about TTS. I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta do TTS.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Also, if you look on the screen, you'll see her. She's over to my right.
I have nowhere, kid. Everywhere. He's somewhere. I don't know where the fuck I am.
What are you talking about? Hold on, I gotta get on my Twitch to see this.
Alright, there we go. And this needs to go here. That's going right there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, that's happening. I'll just put this on in front of me.
But nah, she's in the right corner of the screen by me for right now.
Your little avatar?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's right there.
I can't see it because my Twitch is white.
Oof.
It's
You're telling
showing
me Twitch is too bright for you?
Yeah.
You're calling Twitch a cracker?
Oh. Low. There we go. I'd make her sit down, but then you'd see up her dress.
You want Twitch is being an ass.
She's in a spot where you can see her.
When is Twitch no?
I know, but you know.
Good okay, that's good enough. Good answer. Alright, I'm ready to narrate.
Alright, we left off with being in Susu and
Damien.
no, what's her name? No. Susu and Naomi. Yeah, Naomi. That's where we left off. Okay, we read this last time, so.
Well, since we got you out of the house, we might as well go to the mall and walk around a bit. We did just eat breakfast after all.
Let's see. Yeah, that was a good meal, though.
Could have had more flavor, in my opinion.
Oof. Wow.
Picky.
Just wow.
Suzu,
Oh, I saw her.
you eat chili peppers when you're bored.
Ah!
Everything you eat always needs more flavor.
Okay, who are we going with for this?
If I can get over that, or you need to teach me Susu.
Suzu.
You need to teach.
Your choice.
This one.
You just need to eat spicy food all the time. You gotta tame your mouth.
That sounds so wrong.
Well, I mean, she must have a lot of
Tame your
problems
mouth.
with stuff down there.
Then again, I'm a
Really,
person that drinks
Suzu?
Tabasco, so I guess that's true.
Sounds difficult.
Anyways, after the mall, what do you want to do? We could go to the Pink Lady Cafe and chill out with Kay. I'm sure she'd love the company.
But we have to stop by the arcade. They have this new game out called Orion. You get to control this guy named Isaku, and you're part of the rebel forces, and you get to shoot things, and there's robots, and...
And I
Sheesh,
prefer
we
to go-
get it, Suzu, we get it. We'll go to the arcade.
Lol.
Damn.
Which one first, though? You know how popular Kay is. She'll be swamped with customers later in the day.
I'd rather go in the late afternoon. She has better options during the last hour of the cafe.
So basically after the arcade?
You figured me out so quickly, Patterson.
What did I tell you about using my last name?
Well, let's go. Let's go too. I want to go to the arcade.
You didn't even hesitate.
Nope.
So we headed to the mall and walked around for a good amount of time before driving out to Moonfall Arcade. As weird as the name sounded, the arcade was one of the best arcades in the city. Kids and teenagers lined up the games, watching the players at the controls as they anxiously waited to have their turn.
Oh, there it is! There it is!
Suzu grabbed Naomi and me by the hands before dragging us to a section off the arcade where a bunch of kids had gathered in awe and excitement. In the middle of the crowd was a large game with 2 joysticks platforms and a screen that flashed at the name Orion every other second. In the background of the screen, holographic playfield glimmered before us, revealing the futuristic battlefield and an army robot charging right at the camera.
Sounds like something Dragon would play.
That sounds like a tongue twister to me.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
that
lot
fast.
for a game.
In the background of
This
the screen,
is the game you were excited
You already
about?
read that? Sorry, I didn't
Sorry.
click it. It looks really cool.
That's right! And I'm gonna play it so hard I'll beat the game in one shot.
I doubt it.
That's not generally how that works. Also, I have 66 followers on here. I didn't realize that. Oh well.
All we need is 600 more. We'll have that good number.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I make the fryers at work go all the way to 666, and then I filter them. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Let's be glad it's not up to, 69 would probably be weird.
I can't get 69. I already tried.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
It only goes up by 10% each thing. So.
Mm.
Suzu smirked and looked at me, hoping that I would join her as I usually did for partner games. I looked at Naomi, who merely rolled her eyes, crossed her arms, and gave me the okay nod. I grinned before nodding to Suzu, who cheered in joy.
Lol.
Woohoo! All right, let's do this.
Excuse me.
Damn, that's a better art detail than how she looked like during her talking.
Yeah?
It took us a good half hour before we were able to step up to the platforms. The point of the game was to beat the government and restore freedom to the general public. We played as rebels in a robot, and the game quickly became a smash and blast game versus multiple enemy robots. God damn it!
Wow.
Playing with Suzu was always an adventure. We both knew what our strengths and weaknesses were, so it was easy to collaborate with each other. It wasn't long before we got into the swing of the game and were beating enemies like crazy. By the time we got to the boss, we were unstoppable. It was so refreshing to beat the boss and put our 3-letter code names into the high score list. Jesus Christ!
Wow.
And
I wish
that's
I was like
how
that.
you gain.
I haven't
You're
played like that
unstoppable.
since I was like 16. Jeez.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr.
Be back. I gotta go check up on my doggo.
Alrighty,
Okay.
hurry back.
Suzu gave me a large smile, which made me smile back. I was happy to be able to hang out and have fun with my friends like this. I felt free from worries or responsibilities. It was something I loved. That's normal. We eventually lost track of the time, and wound up staying longer than we expected, making us unable to stop at the cafe before going home to dress for the housewarming party. I just realized before I continue reading that, she has a shield symbol on her jacket.
I said that too.
So we drove back. Naomi and Suzu picked up clothes and other necessities from their house before driving back to the mansion. The hour of the house party had arrived. In my mind, I kept double and triple checking the ancestrals for the party. Knowing my dad, he invited his business partners and the exclusives of Anderson Company to show me off. Sounds like a horrible father. I stood in front of my mirror in my room, staring at my form as a million thoughts ran through my mind. It was just a housewarming party, but at the same time, it wasn't. It was my chance to show my dad that I was better than his expectations. It was a chance for me to see my parents as a woman. It was my test to see if I was really ready to live on my own.
Okay, we're going to save it right here. Put it on this side. Okay. And where's the back button? There we go. Okay.
Not truly alone. I had the incubi to thank, but even so, I didn't have my dad guiding me, or my mom helping me through living alone, sorry.
You're good.
A knock on my door broke my thoughts. Surprising me, it's Damien.
Who is it?
Sorry.
Hey,
Damn it!
Your parents should be here soon, so you should hurry getting ready.
I'm ready, but
But what? I'm sure you look fine, Anderson. Just come on out.
all right.
Damn, I love what Susan's wearing. Oh, look at her character! That
Yes.
looks like something Michaela Laws would wear.
Indeed.
As soon as I opened the door to the hall, I watched as Naomi and Suzu's face turned from smiles to complete awestruck stares.
Wow. What?
Dude, you look hot.
Well, we can easily tell that she's
Yeah,
into
you
you
look
already.
amazing. Where did you get that dress?
Let's see. I've had it for a while. I just never had the chance to wear it. I figured I might as well bring it out now.
Oh my god, these guys look so amazing. And they each have their own colors as well.
Yes. It is
And
Yori.
of course, Beth. Huh?
It's Yori, just letting you know. But continue, yes?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was staring at the boys.
You are fine.
Sorry, I was just admiring the colors of the outfit. I was gonna say Matthew also is still wearing blue.
Yes, they generally, if I remember right, they wear their general colors.
Oh, okay. That part I did not know.
So that way you kind of keep track of who is who, I think.
I think so too. I stepped out of my room and closed my bedroom door behind me. As I walked down the hall to the grand lobby, the incubi stood waiting for me at the bottom, all dressed to the miles as proper servants.
I think it's supposed to be to the nines, but okay.
To the nines, yeah, sorry.
That's fine.
I forgot the S.
Whoa, they really know how to dress well, don't they?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I was slightly taken aback on how great the boys looked in uniform. Each had the pose of a perfect gentleman, even Sam, which is surprising. I slowly began to climb down the steps with Suzu and Naomi behind me. The boys watched as I descended the staircase one step at a time, like knights waiting for their princess. I felt my face slightly flush, but I quickly shook my head to try and regain my thoughts. Hold on 1 second.
Yep. Because I know there's going to be a point where we have to answer questions.
I am back. As I
Welcome
reached
back.
at the last step, James offered his hand out to me and walked me down the final step smiling.
As beautiful as a princess, miss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, are you prepared for tonight?
No.
No.
To be
Okay,
honest,
it's all
no. As ready as I'll ever be. Yes, I'm ready. As ready as I'll ever be.
I think that's what I couldn't deny that I was nervous, but I had to try. This party was more than what it seemed, and I had done all that I could to prepare for it. Now it was all up to fate. The other boys smiled assuringly at me, which made me feel a little better about everything. I looked at my phone and marked at the time. Almost right on cue, the doorbell rang. I gulped.
Okay, we're going to do something. We're going to do this. And the reason I'm doing this is because of the questions. I'm going to try my darndest to do good with this, but it's tough.
Is there a way to get the party's approval? I want to look it up.
You have to make your dad at least happy with this part, because if you do, it makes him look like an arse. So you can look that part up, and I'll wait a minute.
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry. Had a long day.
That's fine. Yeah, hold on. Seduce Me. What's the hold on, how do I call this?
It's the Seduce Me the Otome-A, and it's a walkthrough, and it's the party scene, if I remember right.
I wonder if Party Wiki will actually do something.
I don't know. I've never used it before, I don't think.
Hold on, Wiki is gonna help us with this.
You just look up walkthrough.
Okay. All endings and achievements. I didn't know you could get achievements off this.
Yes, there's a lot of achievements actually.
Hear nothing. I'll be back again.
What just happened?
She's stepping away again. She'll be
Okay.
right back.
Doesn't really show. It just shows true end for all of them.
We just need to get their their endings, because once you've gotten all the endings, then you can get the true ending. It makes more sense if you do it that way.
Well, unfortunately, there is nothing about the party.
Well, basically
We're
you'd have to read it.
The other thing I just showed was just the endings of what to say, but that was it.
Oh.
There's the Matthew, there's Andrew. Yeah, there's just those, but nothing else.
Okay. James's, I'm going to say this, is a very rough one. It's a good one, but it's a rough one to go through. So, yeah. And Eric's is a bit tamer. So, which one do you want to go with for this run?
I thought you said you were gonna do Matthew.
Matthew's run, we can try to do his run.
I mean, you said you wanted to do it, didn't you?
I do, but I wanted to do his as a second because his is a lot simpler.
Okay, then we'll do the one you think is the simplest.
Okay. How much do you want to drink water?
You know what? I got a gallon right here. I'm ready.
Okay,
to
James
go on.
then. Going with James. Let's go. We're going with James.
Fine. I can practically feel my dad's aura from behind the door.
Oh, good God.
The demon has arrived.
Don't insult.
Sam and Eric quickly rushed to the door and opened the double doors wide to reveal my parents, both dressed in their best.
1 second. I'm doing this really
God, I hate
quick
myself.
because we're about to start answering questions. Okay. Ready?
Mhm.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Oh my, I didn't know your bequeathment came with servants.
Yeah.
It
Huh.
was probably overlooked.
How you feel?
Besides, who would deny good service?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I don't know.
Where's my fork?
No. No,
Damn
no.
it.
It's alright. No.
Just wait until Buffy comes back in. She'll agree with me. I was completely shocked. My parents didn't question the boys. They didn't ask for verification or anything. Whoa, why the hell do I like all that?
Considering they don't want to go through all that work, and if the grandfather had already did all this, it's like, why? Why bother? Also, it would
Yeah.
make a scene at the party if you did that right now.
That's
Which
true.
would look bad on him.
You got a point. I looked to the boys and noticed Sam and Eric staring intensely at my parents. Were they using their powers on them?
It's a possibility.
I wish. Take all the energy you want out of the dad.
Ugh.
What?
Nothing. Continue.
Okay. They had to be. There was no way they'd be okay with this otherwise.
I don't know.
I guess the servants counted as belongings to the house.
Sorry, my alarm decided to go off. There we go.
My mother quickly rushed it to me and gave me a large hug. I hugged at her back, inhaling her perfume. It has only been a couple of days, but living away from the ones who raised me was hard. My mother soon let me go and looked at my outfit.
Gorgeous. You look so lovely. David, look at your daughter and tell her I'm right.
Oh my God. Yeah, okay. That's kind of awkward, but anyway.
Leave it to the parents to always embarrass you.
Yeah.
I looked to my dad, who was looking around the lobby like an inspector. I stood my ground waiting for him to look at me. When he did, he let out a small smile. He let a small smile grace his lips.
Your mother's right. You look like you're all grown up.
Oh my god.
Give me a second. There's something going on my end. I can literally, this thing literally hears like static right now.
Do you need me to go out and come back in the call?
Let me see if that'll happen. Let me see if it'll be okay if I go out and get back in.
Okay. Na 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 na. I need to move her up here for just a second.
All right. Let me see. Try it now.
Hold on. Because I'm double checking some audio settings really quickly.
Okay.
Okay, everything looks good. Okay, close that and bring her back down. There you go. Okay. There you go.
The world around me stopped as my heart pounded hard in my chest. Did my dad just compliment me on his own accord? My mother was grinning ear to ear at his words. I was beyond speechless.
Thank you, Daddy.
However, his cold face quickly returned as he began to look around once again.
I assume that you're ready, then, to impress the rest of the guests, correct?
I think it's coming from your end.
What do you mean? And let me save. Hold on. Okay, give me just a second. Actually, go back to that screen. And give me just a minute. I'm gonna go and come back in the call.
Okay.
There. Okay, how's that?
Alright, let's see.
Let me pull certain things.
Fine to me. It's the game that sounds weird.
It's sounding fine on my end. That's odd.
I know, but it sounds weird to me.
I know your connection sounds a bit wonky though, because you're breaking up a little bit right now. Oh, I think we might have lost her. Oh, I think we lost her. I think her I think she's dying.
What do you mean?
Her connection, I think, is being
I was
wonky.
reading what was on the page.
I already read that. I'm just waiting for her to... I think her audio is dying. Because she thought it was my end, but I think it's her.
I don't know, but roommate is home.
Okay.
So I was talking to him for a bit.
There we go.
It would not be a stream without technical difficulties, now wouldn't it?
No, it wouldn't. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
The entire board from Anderson Toys is coming tonight. Even the vice chairman's son will be coming.
The entire...
All of them will be measuring your potential.
I think I think more your potential than mine, but you know, whatever.
Again, where's my fork? I'm ready to stab his eyes out.
What?
My potential?
My potential?
To become CEO of the company.
Wait, really?
I knew it. Something was off about tonight, and now this party had become much more than I anticipated. I gulped silently, but I nodded in response. I looked to the incubi, but they were continuing to be servants for my father's approval. I looked behind me and saw Naomi and Suzu raising their thumbs at me for encouragement. I let out a small breath before feeling my body accept this situation. I felt a weight in my gut, but I had to hide it.
God, I gotta answer questions. Let me say it one more time because I knew it was gonna happen at some point. Because this party, oh god, it's just question after question after question. Anyway.
I got a knife.
It's not going to help us.
I have a machete.
That's not going to help us either. Stop.
How about a gun?
I have
Okay.
a sword.
Hey, come on. Come on.
Chainsaw.
Continue.
And the backyard.
No.
Oh, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
As if time zoomed forward, all of a sudden the main hall of the lobby was full of guests. Men and women in formal or business attire showed up to meet me and my new home. I didn't expect many to come, but I was once again surprised that night.
I'm gonna say though, what's gonna suck is I'm gonna be rapidly answering questions, and this is going to suck.
Oh well. I'm pretty much good when it comes to saying situations like this. I should probably be able to help. I shook hands with many officials and exclusive members, putting on the professional face my dad trained me to have. I felt overwhelmed, but I hid it well behind a small smile and handshakes.
Okay, we're saving again. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess we should thank the dad for teaching us that. Many even asked me questions. Who's yapping?
Hi, puppers.
I tried.
I wish she muted her mic though.
Could she just mute the mic?
Yeah. I don't think
tried.
I don't think we can mute it in here or not.
No, we can't. She has to mute on her end.
Hello.
Next time you go and mute your mic, sweetheart. We can hear your puppy. Like that.
Oh yes, and if you couldn't hear her anyways.
Right on cue. I tried my best to reply as maturely as possible. I had to remember, say what they want to hear, not what you want to say.
Say what they want to hear. Got it.
So, how do you feel living on your own at such a young age?
Okay, we are saving this because this is gonna...
Okay, let me see if I can help. I know
Okay.
a few things when it comes to stuff like this.
Alright, here we go.
Let's see. Oh, well, I
We're
feel
timed.
fine. It's been pretty good. I'm doing my best. It's difficult being independent. I wish I was.
I'm
it's
so
pretty
sorry
dark.
about
Shit!
your grandfather passing away. It really hit.
See, that's what I was talking about. You have to read it really quickly.
Do the whole. It's been pretty good.
Okay, I'll have to... Hold on, I was trying to load it, not save it. Load.
Load.
Dwarfs.
No.
What the hell?
Oh,
You're
I-
pressing load. Why is it telling you to save?
I don't know. I don't think it'll let you.
Oof.
Do you have to get out and go back in?
I might have to.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Shit. I mean, no, we're gonna do this then. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Are you fucking serious? Oh well, fuck it. Alright, what's it say?
I'm so sorry about your grandfather passing away. It really hit all of us hard.
Okay,
Thank you for your condolences.
Where?
Right there, the second one.
Do you have college plans?
Okay. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. I felt like the questions came up one after another. It was tough to answer some of them because they weren't about me. They were about the company.
If I'd have stayed home, if I remember right, one of them actually helps you for this part. Gives you strength. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
What do you think will happen with the company now that your grandfather has passed?
It will get passed on to me. Yes?
That all depends on who runs it, I guess. I don't know.
What do you
Jesus
think of the philanthropic policy the company?
If it were
Do you
up to
think
me,
the company should expand from just toys?
It's a toy company. Why?
I don't think that makes any sense. Eventually, the question stopped. I was. God damn it, my brain. Eventually, the question stopped, and I was back to being by myself. Naomi and Suzu were mingling with in the crowd, and the incubi were doing their jobs. So I was all alone in a room full of strangers. It was unnerving. It was unnerving to think about, but at least I wasn't being questioned left and right anymore.
Oh god.
Suddenly, though, my mom pushed her way through the crowd to me, bringing along someone I didn't know. Oh god.
Ah, shit. You know where theirs is going.
Honey,
Yep.
I'd like to introduce you to someone. This kind gentleman is the son of the vice chairman.
Is that really who? Oh, yeah, he's one of the endings, too.
Yeah, we could go with him and we would get helped, but I don't want to.
No, I want to stay with the boys. With my mother stood a man who looked only a couple of years older than me. He smiled and held out his hand to me, silently asking for my hand.
Hi, I'm Andrew Lewis. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Anderson.
Go fuck yourself.
Simply not to him.
No, just place your hand in his.
It's formal.
As I
You gotta
placed
be
my
formal.
hand in his, he raised it to his lips and kissed over my knuckles. I felt my face burn slightly at a gesture. Andrew smiled at me before releasing my hand.
Ugh.
I'm honored to be invited here.
Go fuck yourself.
Mhm.
My mother smiled at both of us, which made me slightly concerned. Why was she excited to introduce me to Andrew?
She's trying to hook you up.
So, you organized this party very well, Miss Anderson.
Suck up.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Praise is very much deserved.
Go kiss my ass, man.
Indeed.
Andrew then chuckled nervously, bringing a soft fist to his lips to cover his laugh properly before smiling at me.
I'm
Oh, you
sorry
son
if
of a
I seem
bitch!
a little forward. I've just been excited to meet Harold Anderson's granddaughter.
Gee, I wonder why.
Huh? Why?
He used to talk about you all the time in the office on how you helped him refine his toys. I only attended meetings and heard all of the stories. You've helped a lot with the success of the company without having to actually work there.
Effie, are you still there?
No.
I have a question to ask you.
Okay.
How big of a coffin do we have to make?
LOL. Oh, wow.
1 foot by 1 foot.
LOL. Oh, wow. I didn't know he talked about me.
Effie, I don't think a chainsaw is big enough for this guy.
Oh, I never said be using a chainsaw.
Oh my.
Son of a...
I have an axe for
I forgot you were here!
I'm not a chainsaw murderer, I'm an axe murderer. I have more class.
Okay, fine. You're gonna need a bigger axe then.
Not really, mine's double-sided.
In that case, we're in the clear. That would explain everyone's infatuation with me and their rather personal questions. I looked to Andrew, who had a kind face to me. Something about him seemed off, and I didn't know what it was. He seemed to be hiding something. Whether it was good or bad, I was not able to find out.
I know what he's doing. He's being a smoozer. Or he's trying to move in on your family and shit like that.
I'm well aware. He's the asshole kind.
Yeah! I want him out of here! Get him out of here! Just get him out! Just get him out.
That's what I want too.
Seriously.
Don't worry. The first thing we will do is dig a graveyard for him. We'll just bury him alive.
Oh my gosh.
No, we just tie chains to his ankles.
Oh my goodness.
And throw him in the water?
Yeah.
That sounds good. I felt someone walk up behind me, causing me to turn to them. Next to me was my dad, giving his cold stare to Andrew, who suddenly became tense.
Yes! Make him go away.
The dad
So,
saved the
you're
day
Jared's son.
Make him go away.
Sorry, I'm munching.
You're fine.
Andrew's body twitched slightly. Whether it was fear or insult, Andrew looked eyes with my father. I couldn't help but feel the tension between them. It rang to me how fragile the air had become, enough to break at the wrong word.
You're the one who wants to be the next CEO of the
Knew
Anderson
it.
company.
Oh God.
I knew it.
Well,
You can't measure up. You can't freaking measure up. Anyway.
Yeah, stay away from that asshole. I stared at Anju. This guy wanted to take my grandfather's place as CEO? I thought the vice chairman wanted the position.
Mm-hmm.
David, leave the poor boy alone.
You know, you can go sit, woman, because you have not helped one bit in this
Stay out
scenario.
of it,
I'm
please.
merely testing the boy's conversational skills. Nothing wrong with that.
He's not wrong.
I'm
Of
sorry, I'm
course
gonna
not,
have to go be
sir.
on the father's side.
And polite as well.
no
Interesting.
one's with the father in this situation.
If you'll excuse me.
He's about to be
Chicken
his
shit.
pants. He's about to be his pants.
Are you kidding me?
No, I could. That was his the way he was being. He got scared off, which I'm kind of happy about.
Oh, these?
Quickly,
My
Andrew
boobies?
retreated
Oh
My
my
away
God.
from
fucking
my
titties?
family.
Oh my
My
God.
super stuffed up
In the
milkies?
crowd of people.
Oh my
My
God.
hunker bunker doinky boinkies?
Joker,
My fucking
why?
fabric stretching wind
What did
flapping
Joker do?
gravity
Oh,
welling
God.
sex mounds? You mean these super
What did
duper
Joker
ultra
do?
hyper goddamn motherfucking
Oh my God.
Did I just hear that right?
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna have to step away here after this part, but continue.
Okay, well, I already read that part.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Stay put.
Stay put. Okay, let me save right quick. I will be right back. I just need just a moment.
Okay, shall we entertain your
Go for it. I'll be back. Behave though.
Alright. We'll just do, crazy talk. Okay, who wants to go first?
Just quiet as soon as you say that.
What's so funny?
I don't know.
Was it because it...
Sound alert. Specialist Ajax played sexy sax
I
for
feel
0
no love when
bits.
she's away because my own little sister's gone. Well, big sister. So did you get it fixed yet, specialist?
Joker,
Also, yeah, either Joker or Ajax.
Specialist just makes it sound weird.
Oh, you want to know something fucking pissed me off the other day?
What?
I was making the game profile because I had a friend that was doing some giveaways for what was that game called? Hold on a second.
Fly me to the moon?
By the seed
Vampire
of
the Masquerade Bloodlust 2. So, or Blood Hunt, not Bloodlust. Anyway, so I was going to make my name in there, right? I was going to put my usual Specialist Ajax. It was offensive.
What?
I took out Specialist and put something else in, and it was fine. So apparently, Specialist is offensive.
I will never call you.
God.
Damn.
Anyway, while Ken's away, hold on, where'd I put the remote for that TV? There it is. Input the TV.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're on the wrong input. I said TV, damn it.
Okay, so,
Alright, so are you ready for a sound?
wait, we're gonna be playing sounds on Quincel's stream, though.
It should be fine. It's game
Alright.
stuff.
Alright, let's hear it.
Give it a second, wait for it to realize what the hell it's doing.
It's not that Buffy, do you want a donut?
I don't know. Does it have to hurt?
I said donut, as in a treat donut.
Yes, I like donuts.
Okay, fine, I give you a bag here.
I heard something about a donut. What?
I was offering Buffy a donut and she took it the wrong way.
LOL.
You were just working, you son of a bitch.
Oh my God! What the world just happened?
Stage fright. It got stage fright.
Alrighty.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi. Okay, go ahead. Nah, you're good. All right.
Okay, I watched as he disappeared into the crowd towards the back of the house. I was worried, but I gave him his space. He obviously needed it.
Yeah?
He's
There he
not
did.
CEO material.
Yes, thank God.
I agree, and
That's because you practically interrogated the young man.
Yes. What's gonna happen when he gets the job? The fuck?
A little questioning shouldn't have bothered him. He's
True.
obviously not ready for any title in our company.
Okay.
that is true.
Very
oh
true.
my god.
I hear it again on my end, but I'm just gonna let this slide. That way we could just continue on this way.
Alrighty.
I bit my tongue. I didn't want to make a scene with my dad. One wrong word, and he lectured me in front of everyone. That was not something I wanted at my housewarming party. I let out a sigh before looking at the clock. It was getting close to midnight, meaning that the party was going to end soon. I lowered my gaze out the window and saw a limo pulled up.
Huh? Whose limo is that?
Oh, that must be Lewis's car.
I'll go get him. Stay with your father so you can escort your guests out together.
Oh, because he walked off. That was the whatchamacallit. Yes, Mom.
My mother left my dad and me to slowly escort the guests out. My dad held his simple smile as he thanked each person for coming. I did the same, and she quickly passed the door before I could speak.
Ha ha ha, bye.
Chicken shit.
Exactly.
Eventually, only Susu, Naomi, my parents, and the incubi were left. My dad looked at me in slight disappointment. I looked back at him in confusion. Because we didn't answer some questions.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to. Even if we have to look it up and go back later, we'll do that.
I'll try again.
What did I do?
I overheard your conversation with our guest.
Fuck you.
You were stumbling as much as Lewis did.
Fuck you. Even if I'd have went rapid, he would have still been a jerk. But I
don't want to hear excuses. I expect that you'll work on your speaking skills while you remain living here.
Yeah. Fuck off. Yes, sir.
All right. Your mother and I have to leave. I'm sure Naomi and Suzu need to leave as well. Just because it's Saturday doesn't mean you should stay up all night.
The fuck? You're the one who made her have this party. You're the one who, go jump in a river. Oh, all right.
Thanks for having us. It was a great party.
We'll come visit tomorrow or something. All right?
Right. See ya.
Good night, sweetie. Come visit us soon.
No, I think not.
I'm good.
Will do. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm glad they're gone. Okay.
All four of my remaining guests left the building. All but my dad waving back to me. With the last of the guests gone, I sighed and sat on the staircase, exhausted.
Oy. Poof. That was tiring.
It's not like you had to do any work, though.
Excuse you?
Go fuck
Give her a
yourself, man.
break, man. She was getting interrogated left and right.
Ah, he noticed.
Yeah, all of them noticed, actually.
She handled herself the best she could.
As expected, princess.
Since you're exhausted, why not head to bed? We can clean up.
Come on, you just know that they're right, you ass.
Are you guys sure?
Positive. It shouldn't take long. Ho ho ho! It didn't take long to find
Hold up. She's about to hit the fan. Give me a minute. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm still looking at this.
It's your read.
I felt a hot shudder run down my spine. The voice from my dreams echoed it through the air into my ears. I looked around, panicked alongside the incubi. James placed a hand on my shoulder, trying to remain calm.
Okay.
Don't worry. No one will hurt you.
Are you sure?
I am not so sure about that.
Are you really sure?
Oh, this is gonna... Woo! Here we go. It's your
Okay.
it's your read.
Sorry, I was looking at my phone.
It's
All
okay.
of us shot our head towards the doors, finally pinning down the direction of the boys. The doors quickly swung open, revealing a sight I would never expected to see. Skin as red as what the fuck? Skin red as blood, eyes black and gold, piercing into mine. Roughened up clothes and a pistol in his hand. I saw a monster. The way how he had to say it. I covered my mouth to not scream at the sight. Dried blood covered the vendetta around his neck as he smirked at me, and the boys around me. Besides the red-skinned man was a similar-looking woman in matching thug-like clothing.
Oh, what's
Who are
the
these
matter,
fucks?
boys? You really didn't think I wouldn't find you, did you?
I hoped you would, you piece of...
All of a sudden, the man raised his gun at Sam's face and instantly pulled the trigger.
Us.
Is he dead? We all gasped in shock, instantly expecting to see a bullet run through Sam's face, but...
What the fuck?
What?
What should have been a headshot ended with a loud but empty blank shot. The pistol echoed its empty shots as the man grew more and more pissed. Pulling the trigger over and over in, a ravishment? Luckily for my ears, it became quieter after its first shot.
Why the fuck won't you work?
This place is protected.
Oh, you did it!
What did you say, shrimp?
It's not. He knows. Remember, he knows about your grandfather. So.
Oh.
This place has a seal, protecting it from hellborn magic.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Ah!
The man growled and threw his gun at Sam, who was able to dodge it in time. The pistol bounced it off the ground a couple of times before sliding further away, hitting the wall at a final stop. It was as it stopped moving, the gun faded into the black flame that disappeared into the air. What the fuck?
The previous owner had this place protected by magic, Malix.
Malix, that was his name. His experience. His assistance resounded in my memory from the dream I had. However, I looked to Andrew at the same confusion as Malix did.
Oh, this place is protected by magic?
It would seem that your grandfather had some sort of protective barrier around this house. From the looks of it, it only disables hellborn magic.
Nice.
Wait, so if he's hellborn, what are you guys?
They're not hellborn.
Oh, they're born here. Malix's face grew to that of extreme anger, his fist tightening as if he was crushing a stress ball. That sounds kind of satisfying.
From dragging your asses out and shooting you then!
That won't be very easy.
Out of pure instinct, I stepped in moving forward and placing myself between Malix and the boys with no power. Malix wasn't going to fight. I took that chance to stand up to him instead of being powerless like I was in the dream.
Fuck off.
Get
out of my house.
Specialist Ajax
Leave-
played it was at this
leave
moment
them
that
alone.
he knew. For
Leave them
0
alone?
bits.
Yeah, leave them alone.
I just say get the fuck out, but that's just me.
We could do that the next time.
Okay.
Malix stared wide-eyed at my words. I could feel the boys do the same from behind me. Malix then smirked and leaned in nose to nose with me.
And just who the fuck are you?
My fucking house, bitch. That's none of your fucking business. Anyway.
You got a big mouth, nameless bitch. You best be careful who you speak to.
You know what? Duck. Yeah, duck. Duck. I'm ducking.
I ducked beneath Malix's incoming hand. I stared at his hand and his black flames tattooed in surprise as I took a couple of steps back from Malix, and Andrew and Damien stepped in front of me, guarding me from Malix with their arms.
A quick one.
Buffy said, I am a go get some tea.
Alright, bring me some back.
Fuck off, bitch.
Back off, Malix!
Don't start acting tough, you pathetic excuse of a demon.
Oof.
You need more protection than her.
Shut up!
Oh, did I make little Matthew cry?
Enough, Malix.
The woman who had been standing in silence the whole time placed a firm hand on Malix's shoulder. Malix looked back at her with a growl and a stare that could kill.
Since when did you get the guts to speak out of place?
We both know you've never controlled me. I want them dead just like you two. But now's not the time.
Fuck off! I know what I'm doing.
Do you? Even if you did fight them, there's 5 against 2. We never win.
She's got a point.
Shut up!
He's like, God dang it, I know what I'm talking about.
Let's go, Malix! We're wasting our time!
The two growled at each other. If they could have used their magic, I could sense the fire that grew. I could sense that fire would grow from under their teeth. Glow. Sorry.
So my mouse wasn't working. There you go.
Malix grunted and glared at the boys. He pointed at James,
Sound alerts.
wanting so badly to
Specialist
use his fingers
Ajax
like a
play
Stop.
realistic
God
knocking
dang
for
it.
0 bits.
You know, you and your knocking. You and your blood knocking, Joker.
What did he do?
He's knocking. You can't come in. My time's got to tell you. Get out. Get out.
Just wait, pretty boys. We'll get you and fuck you up real good.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know Joker got it. I didn't know Joker was in this game.
Oh, sorry.
Then Malix turned to me, moving his finger to point directly between my eyes.
Hi.
And don't think you're safe. Step outside. I dare you.
Also, after we play this, I will tell you who is voicing this character, but not on stream. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
You'll be surprised.
I bet I will. With that, Malix and the woman walked out of the mansion. The doors closed behind them, leaving the boys and I alone once again.
So much going on.
I felt my knees give out from under me, forcing the boys to quickly turn to catch me.
Whoa, whoa! Are you alright?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Why was he here?
He's been closely tracking us. Our blood trail from the forest must have led him here.
Should have stopped him and finished it here.
Oops. I didn't want to turn that on. There we go.
For once, Matthew, I agree with you.
Whoa. That's
I
been
know
a
that's
shock.
Sayu.
Yeah.
I stood up and rubbed my arms, feeling the goosebumps Malix left behind on me. I couldn't stop myself from shivering in fear of his words.
Malix, was he a demon?
That son of a bitch is not a demon.
He's a hellspawn.
He's a devil.
Yeah, he's a hellspawn. A devil? There's a difference?
Yes. Demons come from a different plane of existence called the abyssal planes. Devils, however, come from one of the 7 circles of the place humans know as hell. Despite us not being human, we are very different creatures.
We actually have brains, for one. Devils always like to cause trouble and try to kill or torture others for their own enjoyment. Demons, like us, know when to use our powers and when not to. We're not stupid.
Devils follow orders from higher-ups in their order, and their power only comes from their connection to hell. Demons all have free wills and don't rely on where they came from to use their powers.
This was all so confusing. Demons and devils and magic all existed, and I happened to land in the middle of it all.
What do we do?
You're safe. You've been protected as well.
What?
What Damien's saying is that the magic that protects this place also protects you.
Your grandfather must have cast it when you last saw him or something of that nature. We can sense its aura around your body.
Oh. What?
I noticed something.
Damien didn't say anything.
Damien knows stuff. The problem is the only way that we can find out anything further about the grandfathers, we'd have to go on his. But I don't want to do his route because his route is a very stressful route. It is a very stressful route. Go ahead.
There is a bad end though, but I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't believe my ears. It was the third day of surprises, and this one took the cake in being the most surprising. I felt my head spin once again. Is she gonna collapse?
I don't know.
What did I get myself into?
Miss, please don't worry. We'll find a way to train ourselves and become stronger to finally finish this feud.
Kick his ass right now.
I'll help you.
Until then, we'll protect you as much as we can. If Malix comes back, we'll be here for you.
But what about going outside? Won't he...
Like we said, you have a protection spell on you. Even if Malix attacks you, he won't be able to use his magic on you. He'd be just like any other human you can fight back against.
Didn't you say you knew Taekwondo?
That is true.
True. Well, yeah.
I felt somewhat relieved that I was mostly safe from Malix. Still, I cannot help but feel very nervous and... What's that word?
Very nervous.
And appreciate... I can't pronounce shit.
Hold on. Nervous and... apprehensive.
Okay, apprehensive about the future. The boys were safe here to train and become stronger. But what if Malix did the same? Even more so, I was lost about how my grandfather knew about magic. I had to find out. At least I had time. I went to bed that night feeling nervous, despite the words of the incubi. I felt like a target to something I'd never been able to explain or prove. Magic? Devils? Demons? How did this all even happen? Should I really meddle with the situation?
I also think that if we'd have stayed versus going to the arcade, I think it's a little easier for some of the route. But yeah. Okay. They are only staying until after they defeat Malix.
Oh yeah, there is no straight route. There's well, these two that I will not say.
Mhm. I know of the one.
Which girl?
Oh, the girl route. Yeah, I know that one. I've gotten the one for Susu
Nice.
before. It's
That's
an
right.
interesting ending. Continue.
Okay, we'll try it out some other time then.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. They said they only stay until after they defeat Malix. After that, my life could go back to normal. Temporary insanity, as Kay would say. The question was then, would I want them to leave? If my life went back to normal, then I have to take care of the house all on my own. I get to focus on my life instead of being distracted by the boys. I'd have to...
My life.
Where was my life going anyway? I was under pressure from my parents with only my friends and the boys to comfort me. Without the boys, I'd have no way to hide from my responsibilities.
Enough. Let's just sleep and deal with this tomorrow when it comes.
Defeating my sense of thought, I forced myself to sleep, unsure of what tomorrow had planned for me. Hopefully, whatever the future had for me, I would be ready for it.
I promise to be with you forever.
What?
Oh.
You're so important to me.
Oh, this is where we get ready to start making our choices, like our hardcore choices.
I swear I'll give my life to you.
Please, let me love you.
No!
I'll be by your side, always.
God damn with that guy.
I can't imagine living without you.
I want to be with you.
I love you.
Damn, so you didn't know you had it in ya.
Shut up. Okay.
Sorry, I said.
Oh my god!
Because I know it.
No! No!
Specialist Ajax played
What?
sexy sax for 0 bits.
Was it what I said?
No! He's doing stuff in the thing. Anyway, continue.
I slowly opened my eyes, letting the voices of my dream echo in my head, and forced me awake. I rubbed my eyes before sitting up and looking at my clock.
7 a.m. Wow. Am I up so early?
I fell back onto the bed and closed my eyes, trying to go back to sleep. However, something kept me awake. Why?
It's too early to even be alive.
I gave up and sat up, staring at the fireplace across from my bed. A sigh escaped from between my lips before I threw my legs over the side of the bed. What to do at 7 a.m. in the morning?
I know that feeling all too well.
Yeah.
Work on homework, make some coffee, explore the house. Let's go explore the house.
Okay. I decided it was a good idea to wander around the house. I never really explored it much as a child, so there was bound to be new surprises.
Well, come on, feet. Let's go on an adventure.
I stood up and exited my room, hoping that the boys were still asleep. I began to wander the halls on the end of the house, opening each door to find what each room had led to. What each door led to. I'm an idiot. Quickly, I found an old office, a desk and chair set by the far side as a large bookshelf of documents and memorabilia donned its nooks and crannies. There were a couple of pictures of me growing up peeking from the shelf as I walked it further into the room.
I don't believe I've been in here before.
She should make this her office.
Yeah?
I tried to recall memories of ever seeing this room coming up with nothing as results. This room was new to me. Did I want to disturb the furniture?
I'm curious.
I gently opened the shelves and any drawers I saw in the room. In a couple of them were books and even sewing kits. I assumed they were used for my grandfather's toys, so I left them alone. One drawer, however, was locked, no matter how many times I pulled.
Grr, come on, open.
Nothing. It would not budge. The drawer beside it did, revealing a laptop.
Why is there a laptop in a drawer?
To keep it from collecting dust. I lifted it from the drawer and carried it over to the desk and chair. Opening it was a high-tech laptop with a Retina scanner as a pass lock. I was not sure whether or not to try to unlock it or not. Try.
No.
Why not?
No, because I don't know the information. So don't
You'll
try.
have to do that later?
Yeah, we'll see if we can come back here later.
Whatever it was belonged to my grandfather. It wasn't my place to try and pry. I closed the laptop and put it back in the drawer where it came from. Strangely, I felt a wave of relaxation whip over me, making me sigh. Whatever happened was apparently good.
So I guess it's a good thing that we didn't.
I returned to my bed, feeling the weight of the morning drag me under my covers to try sleeping again. I had energy, but I wanted more sleep. It was Sunday, and nothing was happening today.
Come on, eyes. Back to sleep.
I shut my eyes and tried to slow my breathing. I looked at my phone to check the time once again. It was noon, yet it felt like I had slept for much longer.
Why is time going so slowly?
I sighed, got changed into normal clothes, and went out to the main hall and sat on the stairs. Sundays were very boring. However, a muffled sound of battle caught my attention. I quickly went out to the backyard in response to the noise I had heard. In the yard were all 5 of the boys practicing fighting. Sam was in the middle with the other 4 boys surrounding him and throwing punches and kicks at him. Sam, being the strongest of the bunch, blocked and dodged each almost masterfully.
Don't bother them. Hey. Should I bother them? Yes or no?
I have no idea.
I think if I did, it would break the concentration.
In that case, don't disturb them.
Yeah.
I just watched. The boys were very much in their own world, focusing on the training they all were in. It was better not to disturb them.
Yes. Excuse me.
I checked the time and decided to head inside to the kitchen. I was getting hungry, and I'm sure the boys would need to eat soon, so lunch was...
Sorry.
I didn't finish that.
I'm sorry.
God damn it. It's fine.
Might as well make lunch today. It's been a while since I could. I like the kitchen.
Well, yeah, it's very beautiful. I wonder who actually did this one. Lunch wasn't particularly hard. I decided to make...
Alright, what are you making? Simple chicken and rice pizza, cold cut sandwiches.
Pizza.
Let's make pizza.
It sounds good.
Pizza is always good, no matter what time of the day it is. Do we have any?
Luckily, we had some pizza in the freezer to heat up. Pizza Mord, baked it with love pizza. Had all the makings of pizza types, including pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, and extra cheese just on top. Just pop it. Wait, what? Just top it, bake it, and serve. I have to get more later. Pepperoni. I placed the food in the dining room. However, none of the boys were there by the time I brought the final dish out. I carried the dishes to the main lobby, catching the boys Catching the boys separated into different rooms of the house. Part of me wanted to go to one in particular. The other part of me wanted to just leave them be and take the food in my hand to my room and eat. Maybe I could just go. Wait, what? Maybe I could go out today while the boys focus on training.
Hold on.
Wait, which one are we gonna choose?
Let's go with. Save it over this one. Oh my god, I hate when freaking Steam does that.
What's he doing now?
Steam's thing was over where the button I needed to push.
I'm just gonna grab a donut.
Go to your. No. We're gonna find someone to go talk to.
I quickly rushed it back and grabbed a second food dish before hunting down one of the boys. I couldn't find any of them. I only shrugged though. They knew where the food was, so I went to my room instead and ate alone in my room.
It's
not my problem.
Is it? Okay.
Sorry. I keep forgetting that when it says your name, you have to read it. I turned on my computer and started to jam to music as I ate my food. As I ate, I began to think about going out. There were so many places to go, things to do.
I kind of want to stay.
Okay, stay in your room then.
Stay in my room, the arcade, go to cafe, room.
I needed to stay in. There was really no need to spend my day anywhere except at home.
I'll just entertain myself.
I had to refrain from reading that. The question was, how?
Play a video game, browse the internet, study, watch a movie. Study.
Let's see. I held my hand. Wait, what? I held my head, wondering why I made such a decision. However, the sound of my yelling father in my memory played loud enough to justify the decision.
Oh God.
I gathered my books, placed them around my bed, and began to study. That's something I do, just doodle and stuff on my bed. I didn't necessarily have a method, but I read the pages I needed to read, repeat them in my head, possibly wrote facts down on note cards or in my notebooks, and then there was the chance I quizzed myself. Whatever I did worked, so I continued not to officially solidify a method. I flipped through my economics book and stopped on a page in slight surprise. On 3/4 of the page, there was an image of a teenager passing a passing out toys to children in the streets. The caption, Harold Anderson, 1940, teen life before becoming a wealthy businessman. That's odd.
Grandpa?
I had known of my grandfather's raised in the business was like a story to memory.
Huh.
He was just a teen in Chicago. Hey! Who really cared for kids. However, in response to an influx of homeless children, my grandfather started saving money and built toys to comfort them. He even went so far as to sell more of his toys to buy food and blankets for them. He eventually was given a award upon award, earning scholarships to go to Ivy League schools for engineering and design. Instead, though, he went into business and wound up being the top of his class. He graduated with a plan and built Anderson Family Toy, particularly from the ground up. He knew how to play the game and eventually became a master of the business world. He had become a figure to look up to, as well as a business rival to be feared. I ran my fingers through the picture, remembering how much older he looked when I last saw him.
You were
a prodigy.
You were a prodigy.
To think I would see him in books was almost story-like. Here was someone of my flesh and blood for all to see. Frankly, I liked this picture a lot. Everyone knew Harold Anderson, the CEO of Anderson Toy Company, but I knew him as my grandfather. He truly had the heart of a child covered in pure gold.
I like her TV.
Oh, you just noticed her TV up
there.
Her
TV and her curtains. I like them. They're nice.
I like the curtains. I shook my head out and continued to study until dinner came around. The remainder of the night passed by, surprisingly uneventful. Sorry, I felt a hiccup come on.
It's okay.
The boys continued to train with each other, but were kind enough to stop to make me dinner. I was glad for that. Unsurprisingly, the food was perfect, but it felt a little empty without the boys to eat with me. They most likely had already eaten, but still, I felt lonely.
I think if we go back, we could, like, break the concentration. I think we were supposed to, actually.
Buffy said, I am a go sorry, have a good stream.
Alrighty, I'll bug you in I'll actually bug you in a bit. You know that, right? Just saying. Love you.
What happened?
Oh wait, I didn't read. Sorry.
Surprisingly, I felt good going to bed that night. I felt like I could have a peaceful sleep after the previous rough nights I had. I felt good. So do I. I'm eating donuts. I drifted to sleep and woke up almost flawlessly the next morning. No grogginess, no aches, perfectly energized and bright-eyed.
1 second.
Okay.
Man, how long have I been since I got that much good sleep?
I looked at my alarm clock. I woke up 10 minutes before my alarm.
Well, hey, I must be lucky today.
Karma owed me some luck. After all I have gone through in merely a handful of days, I deserve to get some good luck. Eccentric for the day ahead, I turned off my alarms before they could ring and got dressed. However, my phone started to quickly buzz from an incoming text.
Huh? Who texts me this early?
Yo, Anderson! You're carpooling with us from now on. We're not letting you waste your money on a bus. Get ready and be at your gate at 7 stat.
Okay.
I smiled. My friends were the best. I couldn't drive yet and I didn't have a car, so it was awesome that my friends would let me carpool. I checked the time. 6:30.
Perfect. I can eat some breakfast before they come.
I packed my bag and carried it downstairs into the kitchen. I quickly made myself coffee and toast, not having time for anything big. I let out a soft sigh in happiness as I sipped my coffee. I felt great. I felt like nothing could stop me today.
Why do I feel like something's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Come at me, Day. I'm ready for you.
I looked at the time again. Time to go. I quickly rushed to the doors, checking myself in the passing mirror. I wasn't wanting to impress anyone, but I still needed to look decent. And right on cue, Naomi drove up to the gates and with Suzu waving me down. I rushed it out the door and we headed to school, talking about the homework and the upcoming day. We made it into the school without a hitch. Our lockers were in the same part of the hall, so we quickly unloaded what we needed to do and got our important books and necessaries. First incident of the day. As I walked towards Susan and Naomi, who were both waiting for me on the opposite side of the hall, something hooked my ankle and made me fall forward.
Oh!
Why do I feel like it's a lizard?
Ouch.
Hey, are you okay?
Who did that?
Yep.
I knew it. The three of us looked back to see Lizard and her gaggle of girls. Lizard had a look of complete innocence, while the girls around her giggled like no tomorrow.
Yeah, your friends kind of give you away, don't you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why, you little...
Suzu, don't!
I felt a giant fire of anger burn on my stomach as I stared at Lizard. Today was not the only time this had happened. However, it was now clear who was behind these incidents. Even if she was innocent and one of her goons did it, it was now obvious that Lizard was the mastermind, just from the look on her face. What? I heard a slight giggle, I'm not gonna lie. You okay? Okay. She was no friend, nor would she ever be. I had to do something.
Get her, stand up, and walk away.
What the fuck? Get her!
No. Remember, it's school.
Fine. I wasn't gonna bring myself to her level. She was a bully, and I was not going to let her get to me. I would have gotten her. I had to be stronger than her, and only then would I have beaten her. I stood up, brushed myself off, pretending nothing had happened.
Anderson, you okay?
That was a pretty bad fall.
Yeah, I'm fine. A fall like that is nothing.
You okay?
Yeah. I don't care much for this person.
Okay then. I merely smiled at them, not wanting to let them know the pain rushing through my body from the fall. My arms were quivering, my shoulders were pulsing, but I remained content-faced. I quickly gathered up my belongings and nodded to my two friends.
Come on. We'll be late for history.
Suzu and Naomi looked at each other before frowning and nodding to me. Suzu and Naomi flunked me as we began to walk to class, away from the giggles of bullies. As we walked, I could barely see Suzu flip the middle finger to the group behind us from the corner of my eye.
Friggin' bunch of Lisette feet lickers.
That's gross, Suzu.
It's true. It's all OMG! Lisette is the best! Let's follow her around because we obviously don't have lives.
She's not wrong. Naomi and I cannot help but laugh. The group behind us, however, did not like Suzu's words.
Ah, shit.
At least my dad doesn't screw around in the black market to keep a stupid casino running.
At least he has a job. And he's not pinching off your fucking dad. Like you, anyway. Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Naomi and I stopped as well to look back at Suzu, who was completely red in anger. Suzu slowly turned ahead to the group, glaring daggers at them.
Fuck did you just say?
I had to act fast. I placed my hand on Suzu's shoulder and gripped it tightly, knowing she could try to push my hand away.
Suzu, they're not worth it. Let's just go.
No, I think it's about time we taught them some manners.
Oh, fuck.
Suzu. I agree.
Well, here we go.
I looked at Lizard and her group. Lizard had a wildly amused smile on her face, which irked me to no end. Nevertheless, I knew that fighting wasn't going to get us anywhere.
Let's go.
I grabbed Suzu by the shoulder roughly, pulling her back to Naomi and me. Suzu tried to step forward to the group, but Naomi held onto her other shoulder. We held on to Suzu, who fought against our hands as we marched into class. Surprisingly, the rest of the school day went off without another incident. I went to my classes, had lunch, and was anxious to get home. As the bell rang for school to end, I felt my phone vibrate in my pocket.
Huh? A text from Dad?
I'll be picking you up today. Make sure you're ready to go out when I get there. For love of... Now what?